You are addicted. And you do not even know it. Not to drugs, not to alcohol, not to cigarettes. Something worse. Something that is destroying your brain every single day. Something that is stealing your motivation. Something that is ruining your ability to feel happy. Dopamine. The chemical that controls everything you do. Your motivation, your pleasure, your drive, your focus, your ability to enjoy life. And it is completely destroyed. Let me explain what happened to your brain. Every time you feel pleasure, your brain releases dopamine. This is natural. This is how your brain has worked for thousands of years. Eating food, dopamine. Drinking water when thirsty, dopamine. Finishing a task, dopamine. Talking to friends, dopamine. Achieving a goal, dopamine. Learning something new, dopamine. Exercise, dopamine. This is how motivation works. Your brain rewards you for doing things that help you survive, things that help you grow, things that move your life forward. Dopamine is not about pleasure. Dopamine is about motivation. It makes you want to do things. It makes you pursue goals. It makes you take action. Without dopamine, you would do nothing. You would have no drive. You would have no ambition. You would just exist. Dopamine is essential for life, but something changed. Something happened in the last 20 years, something that rewired the human brain, something that nobody warned you about. Technology hijacked your dopamine system. Think about your daily life. You wake up. First thing you do, check your phone. Notifications, messages, emails. Each one gives you a tiny hit of dopamine. You scroll social media. Every new post, dopamine. Every like on your photo, dopamine. Every comment, dopamine. Every video, dopamine. You watch content all day. Short videos designed to capture your attention, one after another, after another. Each one gives you dopamine. Each one makes you want more. You play video games, every level completed, dopamine. Every achievement unlocked, dopamine. Every win, dopamine. You eat processed food, engineered to be hyper-palatable. Sugar, salt, fat, combined perfectly. Massive dopamine release. You shop online. The anticipation of buying, dopamine. The package arriving, dopamine. Opening the box, dopamine. You consume pornography, endless novelty, unlimited variety, huge dopamine spikes every single day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. Your brain gets flooded with dopamine, hundreds of hits per day, thousands per week, millions per year. This is not natural. Your brain was not designed for this. Your ancestors never experienced anything like this. They had to work for dopamine, hunt for food, dopamine, build shelter, dopamine, find water, dopamine, connect with tribe, dopamine. The reward came after the effort. That is how it was supposed to work. Now, you get the reward without any effort. You get dopamine for doing nothing. You get dopamine for scrolling. You get dopamine for existing. And here is what happens to your brain. Your brain adapts. It always adapts. When you flood it with dopamine, it protects itself. It reduces dopamine receptors. It becomes less sensitive. It needs more stimulation to feel the same pleasure. This is called tolerance, the same thing that happens with drugs. The first time you try something, it feels amazing. The second time, a little less. The third time, even less. Eventually, you need more and more just to feel normal. This is happening to your brain right now. You have built up a massive tolerance to dopamine. The things that used to make you happy no longer work. A nice meal feels boring. A conversation feels dull. A walk outside feels pointless. Reading a book feels impossible. Working on goals feels unbearable. Simple pleasures feel empty. Nothing feels exciting anymore. Except your phone, except scrolling, except instant stimulation. You have trained your brain to need constant entertainment, constant novelty, constant stimulation. And now it cannot function without it. This is why you feel unmotivated to do anything hard. You know you should work on your goals. You know you should exercise. You know you should read. You know you should learn. But you cannot make yourself do it. It feels too difficult, too boring, too unrewarding, unable to focus for more than minutes. You start a task. 2 minutes later, your hand reaches for your phone. You cannot help it. Your brain craves stimulation. It cannot tolerate boredom. Bored by everything real. Real life feels gray. Real conversations feel slow. Real activities feel pointless. Only screens feel colorful. Only content feels engaging. Anxious when your phone is not near. You feel uncomfortable without it. You feel like something is missing. You check it constantly, even when there is nothing to check. Empty even when nothing is wrong. Your life might be fine. Nothing bad is happening, but you feel hollow inside. You feel like something is missing. You do not know what. Stuck in life with no direction, no motivation to change, no energy to pursue goals, no drive to improve, just existing day after day, the same routine, the same emptiness. This is not depression. This is not a character flaw. This is not laziness. Your brain is not broken. It is overstimulated. You have too much dopamine from easy sources, so you have none left for meaningful things. Your brain has learned that effort is unnecessary. Why work hard when you can feel good instantly? Why pursue goals when you can scroll? Why build something when you can consume something? Your reward system is hijacked. The solution is not more motivation. The solution is not discipline. The solution is not trying harder. The solution is a dopamine reset. You need to starve your brain of cheap dopamine so it becomes sensitive again, so normal life feels rewarding again, so you can actually feel motivated. Here's how to do it. Step 1. Identify your dopamine traps. What do you reach for when you're bored? What do you do when you feel uncomfortable? What steals hours of your day? Be honest with yourself. Social media. You open the app to check one thing. An hour later, you are still scrolling. You do not even enjoy it anymore. But you cannot stop. Video games. Hours disappear. Real life feels boring in comparison. Your goals get neglected. Your relationships suffer. Pornography. This is the most destructive trap. It floods your brain with dopamine. It rewires your reward system. It makes real intimacy feel boring. It destroys your motivation completely. Junk food, sugar, processed snacks, fast food, engineered to be addictive. You eat not because you are hungry. You eat because your brain craves the dopamine. Online shopping, the thrill of buying. Packages arriving constantly, filling a void that never gets filled. Endless scrolling. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Content designed to keep you watching. Algorithms that know exactly what you want. Hours lost every single day. These are your traps. These are stealing your motivation. These are keeping you stuck. These are destroying your brain. Write them down. Rank them by how much time they steal. Be brutally honest. Step 2. Remove the easy access. You cannot rely on willpower alone. Willpower is limited. It runs out. You need to change your environment. Delete social media apps from your phone. Not deactivate. Delete. Make it difficult to access. If you need social media for work, use it only on a computer. Set specific times. Remove the infinite scroll. Put your phone in another room, especially in the morning, especially before bed. Buy an alarm clock. Stop using your phone as an excuse. Block addictive websites. Use website blockers. Make it impossible to access during certain hours. Remove the option. Remove junk food from your house. If it is not there, you cannot eat it. Do not rely on willpower at the grocery store. Do not buy it in the first place. Uninstall video games, at least temporarily. Delete your accounts if necessary. Remove the temptation completely. Make the bad habits difficult. Make the good habits easy. Design your environment for success. Step 3. Embrace boredom. This is the hardest part. This is where most people fail. When you feel bored, do nothing. Sit with the discomfort. Do not reach for your phone. Do not seek instant entertainment. Just exist in the boredom. Your brain will scream. It will crave stimulation. It will tell you to check your phone. It will tell you this is pointless. It will tell you to quit. Do not listen. Boredom is not your enemy. Boredom is the cure. When your brain has no easy dopamine, it starts to rewire itself. It becomes sensitive again. It starts to find pleasure in simple things. A cup of coffee tastes amazing. A conversation feels engaging. A walk outside feels refreshing. A book becomes interesting. Real life becomes colorful again. But you have to go through the discomfort first. You have to let your brain reset. You have to tolerate the boredom. This is the price of healing. Step 4. Replace with natural dopamine. Not all dopamine is bad. Some dopamine is earned. Some dopamine makes you grow. The goal is not to eliminate dopamine. The goal is to get it from healthy sources. Exercise releases dopamine, real dopamine, earned dopamine. After a workout, you feel accomplished. You feel proud. You feel alive. This dopamine makes you stronger. Completing tasks releases dopamine. Finish something on your to-do list. Feel the satisfaction. This dopamine builds momentum. Learning new skills releases dopamine, the challenge of growth, the pride of improvement. This dopamine makes you smarter. Meaningful conversations release dopamine, real connection with real people, deep talks, shared experiences. This dopamine fulfills you. Creating something releases dopamine. Writing, building, making, turning nothing into something. This dopamine gives you purpose. Achieving goals releases dopamine. Working towards something, making progress, finally reaching it. This dopamine transforms your life. This dopamine is healthy. It comes after effort. It makes you grow. It moves your life forward. Replace cheap dopamine with earned dopamine. Step 5. Start small. Do not try to change everything at once. You will fail. You will burn out. You will quit. Start with a 24-hour detox. One day without social media. One day without endless scrolling. One day of boredom. See how you feel. Notice the discomfort. Notice the cravings. Push through anyway. Then extend to 48 hours. Then 72 hours. Then a full week. Then longer. Each time gets easier. Your brain adapts. It heals. It becomes sensitive again. Your brain will resist it first. It will crave stimulation. It will feel uncomfortable. You might feel anxious. You might feel restless. You might feel irritable. This is withdrawal. This means it is working. This means you are addicted. This means you need this reset. Push through. It gets better, I promise. Step 6. Redesign your life. After the detox, do not go back to old habits. That would waste everything. Set boundaries. Limit social media to specific times. 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening. That is enough. Keep your phone away during work. Put it in another room. Check it only during breaks. Protect your focus. Create phone-free zones in your home. The bedroom, the dining table. Places where you connect with people. Places where you rest. Fill your time with meaningful activities. Hobbies that challenge you. Goals that excite you. People who matter to you. Skills you want to develop. Build a life that does not need constant distraction. Build a life that is actually fulfilling. Protect your dopamine system. It is your most valuable resource. It determines your motivation. It determines your happiness. It determines your success. Guard it carefully. When your dopamine resets, you will feel motivated again. Real motivation. The kind that makes you jump out of bed. The kind that makes you pursue goals. The kind that makes you take action. You will focus for hours. Deep work will become possible. You will accomplish more in a day than you used to in a week. You will enjoy simple things, a meal, a walk, a conversation. Real life will feel colorful again. You will not need constant stimulation. You will have energy for hard work. Difficult tasks will feel possible. You will embrace challenges. You will grow every day. You will feel alive again, truly alive. Not just existing, not just consuming, actually living. Your brain is not broken. It just needs a reset. The damage is not permanent. Your brain can heal. Your motivation can return. Your life can change. But you have to start. You have to take action. You have to make the choice. No one will do this for you. No one will save you. You have to save yourself. Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today, delete one app. Block one website. Spend 1 hour without your phone. Take one small step. Your future self will thank you. Your brain will thank you. Your life will transform. This is your wake-up call. Will you answer it? If this helped you, follow for more. Comment below. What is your biggest dopamine trap?